Now, if you saw this game and immediately thought, is this some kind of God of the Witcher Ragnar Geralt ripoff? Congrats, you win a Chalky Milk! Though, surprisingly, Echoes of the End isn't as bad as you'd think. In fact, I'd say it's definitely better than Mind's Eye. Alright, that's not saying much, but bear with me here, okay? While it doesn't have the crunch of Kratos, or the flair of Clair Obscur, its unique platforming, puzzle solving, and exploration challenges will pop up everywhere to keep you on thy toes. In this Icelandic-themed world, main character Rin will dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge all over the place. And for a first-time dev team, it's impressive to say the least. As you go along, you'll start to notice little nuggets of inspo from the usual suspects like Zelda and God of War in its design, but also other IPs such as The Lord of the Rings and It Takes Two, which are appropriately paced out. While trying to be like Sony's Angry Spartan, slowing down time for big moves and chopping limbs off for that added ooh factor, something about it seems off. I don't know whether it's the animation or the lacking sound design, quite literally. It just feels like it could have used more time in the oven. Ice, in this case. Yes, you can unlock and pull off some sweet looking moves and mind flick enemies off cliffs, which is satisfying, yet I couldn't help but think budget every couple of minutes. Even more so when the game is full of immersion breaking baloney. For example, falling through the floor, rowing a boat through the sky, or standing in mid-air like a Looney Tunes character. Almost like it's a feature, not a bug. It's not unreasonable to ask for competent quality assurance, but all we got here was, you ain't gonna test this instead. And it's not just the gameplay. The cutscenes have their own set of familiar issues, especially ones that are based around boss encounters. There just needs to be more oomph, as the music and sound effects, or lack thereof, end up making the big-time moments feel as flat as a squashed Mario. The story itself is passable, even if several main characters aren't fleshed out nearly enough. Rin and her witty old sidekick Abram drum up some decent banter, though our Forspoken 2.0 lead has that
"What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you."
kind of energy, which is fine in small doses, but she does end up sounding very much like an angry Karen at points. What made me mad was how often this game would hang as you simply moved forward. On PC, the game looks and runs pretty well, all things considered, yet these freeze frames began to royally stuff up my jumps far more than I could count. For a game that has you platforming around on the regular, this is just not on. There were also moments where I had to reload my save because I couldn't complete a puzzle, since my companion got stuck behind a wall or a barrier, albeit this only happened once or twice on my 12-hour journey. Echoes of the End is a quirky, Icelandic-themed adventure, blending awesome platforming, puzzles, and decent combat, inspired by some of the biggest names in gaming. Its imagination and variety are impressive for a first-time dev, but the constant bugs, wonky animations, and inconsistent sound design stop it from reaching its full potential. Though as the ending leaves things open for a sequel, hopefully they can come back and edge closer to glory.